Hello, it's Greg Harrelson here with Century 21 in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and I'm standing here with Chris Johnson, Nationwide Insurance. And I asked him to, cut a couple videos with me in addressing some common questions that we have when we're dealing with people who are thinking of buying or possibly selling, and they have some insurance questions. So, Chris, one of the questions that I wanted to ask you, and this is a lot of times comes from somebody who's thinking about moving into the area, buying a primary home, going to live that's going to be their primary residence. And we've got a contract, they're going to the lender to get a loan for the property, and they say, hey, I need some insurance. What can I tell them if they say, hey, I need some insurance? What kind of information do they need to bring to you in order for you to give them an insurance quote on a primary residence?
Well, there's with the ever-changing world of insurance, it's becoming more and more detailed with what the companies are asking for. Today, you're going to have all the personal information, your home address, your social, your birth dates, spouse's name, or if you're going to have it in a corporation, you would have to have that information. But we have to have the dwelling amount, and if there's a specific amount that you want for contents, and if it's going to be a rental home, then it would be, we would need to know how much the rental would be for the year in order to cover that if there were any losses.
Sure.
But that's...
so if it's their primary residence, do you need to know what they're paying for the property or what the mortgage balance is? Is that important to you as an insurance person?
No, what we do is we go through the home with a replacement cost estimator, and that gives us an idea of how much it would be to replace the home as it stands. And in that replacement cost estimator, which the company will require us to do, that would give us an idea of what we would need to insure the home at. So sometimes the loan may be more than what the home would be, because we've got to subtract the amount of for the land that's included in the purchase price of the home.
Yeah, well, that makes a lot of sense. So I think basically a takeaway that you can take from this particular video is, number one, a real estate professional is probably not the person to ask all the insurance questions. That's why I have Chris here, is to introduce you to an insurance professional that does a lot of business in this area. The second thing that I want you to understand is that everyone's insurance needs are different depending on the dwelling. So as you mentioned here, you'll kind of go through and do an estimate on what the replacement cost would be if the house was to burn down per se, and then that's going to influence the amount of insurance that they're going to need to cover that home. Is that?
That is correct.
Okay.
That is correct. Yeah, you would have to know what the actual replacement cost value of the home would be. So in case of a complete loss, they would be able to put the home back just as it stands before they had the loss. So that's very important.
Yes,
very
absolutely.
Important. Yeah.
Well, good. I'm Greg Harrelson again with Century 21. This is Chris Johnson with Nationwide Insurance. If there's anything we can do to help you, please contact us. Thank you so much.